Welcome to PupCookin, the show where I take you through basically whatever I'm making this week, whether it be simple and to-taste style, like this Thousand Island dressing, or complex and precise, like Shopao. If you don't know what that is, picture your dinner stuffed in your dinner roll, and it's fabulous. Ingredients are simple: celery salt, your favorite mayo, ketchup, paprika, I picked sweet and bright, but you can pick any type you like, and raspberry blush vinegar. There is no substitute for this, nor the brand. Remember the name Alessi. Relish. I like sweet pickle relish personally, but honestly, whatever you prefer works. Lettuce. Tough greens and romaine are your best bet for this, but honestly, it's Thousand Island. Whatever you put that on, put this on. Croutons next. I sometimes like to add shrimp. I did not this time, however, I am experimenting with something fun. I got a second optional crouton that is grain-free. Plantain croutons. Let's see how they taste. Our work tools for today are very simple. A bowl, preferably one with a lid so you can stick it in the fridge, and a big spoon. No, I don't measure for this. What I like about the Trader Joe's mayo, this specific one, is it's a little healthier, but it's the perfect marriage between Kraft and Best Foods. And now we prepare. It looks like here I put in about 8 heaping tablespoons. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Just figure how much dressing you want and put in about half mayo. Then you add the ketchup. A little bit at a time. Remember the golden rule of cooking. You can always add, but there are no returns. What you're looking for in flavor is very simple. You don't want it to taste like ketchup. You don't want it to taste like mayo. There is a magic in-between flavor. Personally, I like a lot of relish. It's just my thing. Think of it like a rave versus your average party. You want to pack that place. And what do you have after that? Average Thousand Island. So this is where we get a little creative. As you can see, I like a good amount of paprika. For me, it's the staple that makes the dressing. It adds a nice light heat. Next, we add the vinegar. This not only adds an interesting flavor because it's raspberry blush, but it gives it just a little extra kick. Keep mixing and tasting. Drop a little bit on your finger from the spoon until you get that little smack of yum. Barely even a teaspoon at a time. And the last weapon in our arsenal is celery salt. That one you want even less at a time. Just sprinkle a little in, stir, check, sprinkle a little more in. You're done. As the great Alton Brown would say, just walk away. Sometimes you want to balance it out by adding a little bit extra of other ingredients, but those need to be almost microscopic. Then we plate. As you can tell, I like things to look kind of cute. In the end, it's the taste that matters, and oh my gosh, those plantain croutons were perfect. For our bonus burger mix, you'll need 1 pound hamburger, 1 egg, and 1 capful of tamari. As they taste similar, you can substitute soy sauce, but I like that this is wheat-free. Tamari basically is a byproduct of miso paste, and it's wonderful. Either way, if you're going to use soy, please don't get it from the West. Look at the product and find out where it was made. Preferably a country that has ethical practices like Japan, South Korea. Little obvious which countries don't. Either way, there are massive health differences between the East and West and how they handle soy. Use our side of the aisle at your own risk. For seasoning, you will need curry. You can use spicy or mild. I went with the latter for this. Tarragon and pepper. This is a to-taste recipe. However, the burger is one of those foods where it usually is best to go 3 to 4 times beyond your instincts, or you'll be searching for that flavor for days. As we mix, I have to mention the little ingredient that got forgotten up to this point: flour. Just sprinkle a little in to help your burger hold its shape. This particular flour is called einkorn. It's real wheat. While I have nothing against hybridization, this was not done for health purposes. It was more for yield and extra gluten. We've been paying for this in gluten-wheat allergies ever since. Even your best sprouted stone-ground whole wheat is garbage in terms of quality and DNA structure when compared to einkorn. We won't be cooking the burger. I'm not a trained cook and would rather you learn that from someone professional or practiced in this area. It's just a spare thing I was asked to put together and thought would be fun to share as flavor recipe. But if you need guidance, just cook it till it's bloody on one side, flip till brown on the other. I put it on medium heat. As for experience, I've been cooking since I was 3. Both sides of my family love to experiment with food. For me, cooking is the perfect union between mad science and free-form artistry, with all the mess that entails. Half my experiments fail, but when good, it's amazing. My family is deep into the health world, which has made me fairly wary of any long-term cutout, cure-all diets, but also educated enough to wish I could afford to source better food all the time. As is, for health reasons, most of my resources goes to food. Basically, I'd rather have the occasional holes in my shoes than get sick. Another forgotten ingredient is sunflower oil. Just add a tablespoon to your pan before cooking, and it will add a lovely grill taste. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day.